How do you say it? Framboise? Yeah, and then framboise. One of each. We are high school sweethearts. We had one class together.
French class.
So, and things kind of rolled, and it just never stopped.
We've actually been married for 27 years. That's a long time. Our house in Georgia is very big. It's the biggest house that we've lived in since we've been moving around. So now when I go over to the Netherlands, I hope I don't have such high expectations that I'll be let down. So fingers crossed.
We've heard a lot that the houses over in the Netherlands are very small, so we have some big concerns about our bed.
Once I find a budget, we stick with the budget. I'm not real flexible with it.
I'm more of if I really like it, I'm going to go for it.
It's our first time we've been overseas. My boys aren't going to be with me.
I'm going to have to leave both of my boys in the States while they go to college.
Leaving my boys is going to be the hardest part of this whole trip.
Being the first time that we're empty nesters, this is almost like a new honeymoon for me and my wife, that we can travel and see Europe. Did you notice all the bikes on the road?
Yes, I did. That just means one thing.
What's that?
We got to get some Dutch bikes.
I have many doubts about moving to the Netherlands. The language barrier, the driving, what kind of location we're going to live in, what town we're going to live in, what house we're going to live in. What am I going to do with my time? Because I know that over there's not a lot of American job positions that are available.
The municipality of Venray consists of the city of Venray and 13 towns. 30,000 people live in the city and another 13,000 in the surrounding villages. It's a beautiful, bucolic area. And as in all of the Netherlands, bicycles are the preferred mode of transportation.
The real estate market in the Netherlands is mostly to buy a house. However, to get a good rental house seems to be really difficult.
I'm looking for at least a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, big yard. We do have a dog, so I'd like to have a big backyard. I'd love to have a Dutch-style home with a thatched roofs.
We moved all the way from Valdosta, Georgia. I really want a Dutch-themed home.
Modern kitchen with appliances was one of those top things I would like.
Something a little more modern. I definitely have to have a garage, though. I have 2 American vehicles coming in. I think the garage is one of the big sticking points for me. I'd like to get both of my vehicles inside, away from the elements.
How much distance would you like to commute to work?
Typically, I like to stay in around that 10, maybe 15-minute range, but I'm willing to go up to about 30 minutes.
And the budget?
Right now, $2,200.
But if I can get a garage and it's a little bit above, I think I can swing that.
Looking at what Al wants and what Renee wants, it's very different.
House 1 meets the wish list pretty well and is on budget, so Mark starts there.
Nice and green.
Yeah. It's a nice neighborhood, too. Quiet.
This house, we have here 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms.
Wow.
Wow, we were only
Yes.
thinking we would get one.
And about 25 minutes drive from your work. And a big double garage.
And a big garage, okay.
Within the budget,
Yeah?
Ah,
2,200.
that's great.
Let's have a look inside.
With this property, I get my garage, I get the short distance commute to work, and it's on a quiet neighborhood.
Okay, so
Wow.
have a look at this.
Glass doors, huh?
Yeah. The dining
Great.
corner.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Place for my dining room table.
Yeah.
I like the open space.
I like all the light. I like the big windows.
Fireplace.
Quite unusual.
I do like the aspect of having a fireplace, but I don't think I like this fireplace at all.
It's a unique one.
It's definitely different. Kind of got that 90s feel going on.
I think it's a little dated on the style.
Let's have a look at the kitchen.
Okay. It's a nice wraparound in the kitchen.
Oh,
So here we are.
this is really nice to have an island like
Yeah.
this.
Electric cooking, and we'll find a lot of Dutch appliances. Fridge is
Oh.
hidden over here.
Oh my gosh, I would have never known that was a refrigerator. It's so small.
Yeah.
Is there a freezer in there?
No, they come separately. They normally put them in somewhere in a storage room.
What is this right here?
Well, that's the oven.
I'm
Yes.
kind of disappointed it's so small and
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a typical Dutch style.
Definitely not getting your turkey in that
Oh
one.
no.
I think Renee's very surprised on the size of the appliances in this house.
I'm used to having 2 sinks. Just one here.
The difficult thing, especially for Americans, our kitchens are not always fully loaded with big appliances. Here we have a beautiful landscaped yard.
It is nice.
Yeah.
I do like the pond, and I love the wooden deck, but I'm looking around, and I don't see a grassy area for my dog.
We have a small corner around there and over here.
One of the most important things on my wish list was to have a yard for my dog, and I'm not getting it with this house.
So, and this is something I wanted to show.
Wow.
This is a huge master bedroom. I am very pleasantly surprised.
You can see the same style as in the rest of the house. And here we have the master bathroom. Wow, ensuite.
Wow.
And glass doors coming in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Nice wide sink.
Yeah.
Around the corner.
It's only one sink though. I
Yeah.
have to share, I guess.
Yeah. One of the most unusual things I see is the glass doors, both when you go into the living room and when you go into the bathroom. I did not like that feature.
It's very narrow and very steep.
And here we get to the second big bedroom.
Bed, yeah, that's a nice bedroom.
This is a really good size. There's 2 beds in here, so there's plenty of room to put
Yeah.
furniture in here for them. So
Well, Elle,
Yes.
the last part is for you.
Okay.
With this property, I am definitely going to get 4 bedrooms and 3 baths. That's great. I was only thinking I was going to get 1 bath, and my furniture's going to fit in here.
All right, Elle, here we
Yeah.
have double garage door. Will it fit the car?
I think it'll fit both our vehicles inside easily. I'm surprised that you found a house with a garage like this in the Netherlands.
So, looking at this American-styled house, what do you think about it?
Mark, you did a great job, but I'm still kind of looking for that Dutch-themed home and definitely need that yard for my dog.
It's almost impossible to find a house which is traditional and modern. So here we are, typical Dutch farmhouse.
Could this be the Dutch-style house Renee is looking for?
This is not what I was expecting when I walked in here.
It's too modern. There is no Dutch style.
Being in a military family, Al and Renee have shipped off to Venray in the Netherlands.
It's a nice little nature trail, isn't it?
I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with my time. I'm a little worried about that.
Yeah, there it is.
I don't know.
I think you could do this.
But this will be their first deployment abroad, and their first without their 2 sons, who are in college.
I think one of the bigger challenges is just trying to keep her busy.
I can't swing back and forth like that.
This is the first move that she's going to be probably in the house alone for long periods of time.
I'd have to practice more to be able to do the one-handed thing.
I'm very nervous about how Renee's going to adjust living abroad. I think that she's going to be really a little culture shock because she's been living in the States so long. Then you're going to have to grab a hold of this and then, whoa,
Is it hard?
a little tough.
No!
I'm not going to lie to you. If Renee was doing this house hunt without me, we would probably be in a gingerbread house in the middle of the farmlands someplace.
Renee is discovering that Dutch houses aren't quite the same as houses in the U.S.
It's so small.
Yes?
Is there a freezer in there?
No, they come separately.
What is this right here?
Well, that's the oven.
Not only this, but House 1 is not the Dutch style she was looking for and lacked an important feature.
Definitely need that yard for my dog.
Mark takes Renee's wishes to heart and pulls a hat trick to make them come true. Sort of.
It seems like we're going a bit far out, though.
In commuting time, it will take a bit longer. I did what I thought was impossible, to find them a house which was really original Dutch, but with a real modern interior. So here we are.
Okay.
Typical Dutch farmhouse, offers 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It's further out from work. It's 45 minutes drive.
That's much further than I wanted to travel. Now, that's a long time to drive to and from on a daily basis.
It's right on budget. It's 2,200.
Great. That's what I want to hear.
But is this the only parking that you have?
Yeah, that's the only parking. You just have to driveway, parking spots. That's it.
Long commute and no garage? Yeah. The most important item on my wish list is parking for my vehicles.
My husband, yes, he's very worried about his truck, but that is not a problem for me.
Wow.
So here we are, Dutch farmhouse.
This is not what I was expecting when I walked in here.
I'm very disappointed. It's too modern. There is no Dutch style.
Here we are. It used to be a formal dining room.
I can see that I can get my dining room table in here. I also have a hutch, and I'm plenty of space for that as well, for my china.
I think this will be a nice view for your dining room table.
Yes.
This is great. Nice wide open. This is modern. This is what I was looking for.
I know when we were pulling up, I was expecting it to be kind of small and quaint, and I was quite surprised that everything is so roomy and open.
Here we are.
Okay.
Nice open area, high ceilings,
Yeah.
great space. I could definitely see the family sitting here at the table.
Beautiful, modern, integrated oven. 2 of them.
Is that the gas stove?
Yep.
So where's the refrigerator?
It's right over there. Yeah, that door.
Oh, okay. And does it have a freezer in there?
No, the
No
freezer
freezer?
comes separately in a storage room.
It's a great kitchen. It's very open, but I'm still looking for those American-sized appliances.
Wow, I love this backyard. This is perfect for CJ. The tree in the back. You did great finding this spot. Love it.
We are used to having a big backyard. The places that we have lived at previously all had big backyards.
Well, now here we are at a dining room, but it's also useful as a master bedroom.
Okay.
Nice fireplace.
Kind of a weird shape. Walking
L
down,
shape.
it's like a hallway, and then you
Yeah.
shoot off to the right, like an L shape.
Down here to the bathroom, ensuite.
Wow.
Look at that, huh?
Crazy.
Wow.
This is crazy.
What
Yeah.
kind of shower is that? There's no door. You're just kind of out there.
I'm not too surprised at Renee's reaction. She's more of a private type person. She really gets uncomfortable. Sauna?
Oh my goodness. You don't see
Yeah.
stuff like this back in the States. Definitely a luxury.
That was a unique feature that we're not used to seeing.
We have the 2 remaining rooms over here.
Wow, it's so
Beautiful room.
bright in here.
Yeah. So this room now is used as the master bedroom.
Okay.
Nice open area. The
Yeah.
walls aren't too tight. I can definitely see the boys in here.
What do you think?
I love the fact that it had 3 bathrooms. That's a great feature. And it had 3 very spacious bedrooms. You did great finding me my yard. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And I like the Dutch style theme on the outside. It's too modern for me on the inside.
I like the modern feel of the house. I like the openness and the airiness. It doesn't have a garage. And the fact that it is quite a distance from work, I think is gonna wear on me over time.
So Mark moves back closer to Al's work and looks to finish strong with House 3.
There we are.
Wow. Big,
American
beautiful
size.
refrigerator.
Yeah.
This would be the largest garage that I've ever had.
Military man Al Venditti and his wife Renee are walking on the exact spot of one of the great but forgotten tank battles of World War II, the Battle of Overloon.
It's amazing what was going on in this place.
No, to imagine that this was just obliterated.
Crazy,
I mean,
isn't it?
right where we're standing.
Some of the war machines on display saw action in the battle.
Some of the things I'm looking forward to in the Netherlands is being able to ride my bike, to go grocery shopping instead of having to get in my car.
As you see, a Spitfire. It's a British aircraft.
The only battle going on now is over which house to live in.
The most important item on my wish list is parking for my vehicles.
My husband, yes, he's very worried about his truck, but that is not a problem for me.
The Allies were on this side. It looks like the Germans were on that side.
Is that a gun? Why is it pointing up like that?
That's an anti-aircraft gun.
House 2 was a Dutch farmhouse,
This is not what I was expecting when I walked in here.
but only on the outside.
This is modern. This is what I was looking for.
And Al had some reservations.
It doesn't have a garage. It is quite a distance from work, and I think that back and forth is going to wear on me over time.
House 3 promises to be a good combination of what's important to Al and what's important to Renee.
It's a nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
I like the look of the house. Nice modern look.
Oh, but it's not a Dutch style house, so I'm
No.
a little concerned.
So we're featuring 4 bedrooms, 2 baths.
That's
2
good.
bathrooms, good.
Yeah. It's not too far from your work. It's a 25-minute drive.
That's doable. I can
Yeah.
do that.
I think it has it all,
Okay.
but we're looking at 2,500.
Oh, no. That's way too high.
But if it has everything, I think we may be able to swing.
I think the house offers it all, so let's get inside and have a look. Yeah.
Okay. For this property, it is over budget. The 300 extra, I would love to use for maybe a trip to Paris or plane tickets for my boys to come home. Wow.
Well, Renee, this is the house I've chosen especially for the kitchen. It's not the typical Dutch house, but it
I like it.
does have all the American appliances inside.
Yes, I do see that.
Yeah.
Oh, and I see this beautiful refrigerator. This
Big American
beautiful
size.
refrigerator
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the freezer. I love that. You can have breakfast right here in the morning.
Yeah.
Definitely see the family all right here. Wow, it opens up right up to the outside.
Wow,
Outside in, a lot of light.
that is
Yeah, I
like
nice.
the
That is a
openness
nice
of it.
feature.
As you can see, with the covered terrace and the lawn. We
I
are
love it already.
the dog.
Perfect for our dog.
Yeah.
I like the separate dining area.
Great landscaping.
Has the great backyard, but it is way over budget, and it is not the Dutch style theme I was looking for.
I like the nice openness. More sliding glass doors to open up from the outside.
Yeah.
Well, this room is definitely small. I don't know if our furniture will fit in here. I mean, in Georgia, our living room was much bigger.
I think in order to moving into this house, we would have to buy all new furniture.
Oh, that's a nice skylight.
Yeah. So here we have the master bedroom.
Sort of a small master bedroom.
Yeah.
It's definitely
small.
small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too small for our California king, I can already tell you.
This is kind of an odd place for a column in the middle of the room.
One of the biggest concerns I feel about finding a house is actually the size of the rooms, the size of the house. We do have bulky furniture.
Right
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Okay. I noticed when I walked in there was no door.
That's right. It's an open ensuite.
That makes me feel very uncomfortable. I mean, you can see the toilet from the bed.
Yeah.
I do like the double sinks. That is
Yep.
a great feature.
So we have another room over here.
Okay.
That's a very small room, too.
Yeah.
Very tiny.
Yeah.
One of the boys could fit in here.
So we have another little room here.
Okay.
That's a little larger. I can definitely see one of the boys in here.
Yeah.
One thing I'm not willing to sacrifice is space.
I saved the best for last. There we are.
Wow, this
That is outstanding.
beautiful.
It's heated. It's a nice heated room.
I don't think we've ever had anything like this.
No, we haven't. So this will be the first, and this will be great when our
great.
boys
Yeah.
come. They can
Yeah.
visit and they can swim.
Yeah.
It has a great yard. It has a great pool, but the rooms are just too small.
And that pool in the master bedroom, it just kind of threw everything off.
Elle, I didn't forget about you. Let's
yeah?
have a look outside.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, this is crazy. 4-car garage. This would be the largest garage that I've ever had.
There's no way that we're both going to get what we want, so somebody's going to have to sacrifice.
Pool,
Yeah.
garage, close to work. What more can I ask for?
But is it worth being $300 over budget?
Renee is firm about a backyard and staying in budget. But Al is open to stretch it to get a modern house with a garage.
Got a huge garage.
But a garage is a garage.
Really?
With marching orders to go to Venray, Netherlands, military family Al and Renee will have to battle it out to decide which wish list items will win out.
Love to have a Dutch-style home with
Something a little more modern.
big yard,
I definitely have to have a garage.
modern kitchen. If Al was shopping for a house by himself, we would definitely end up with a modern home with a garage for both vehicles within 15 minutes from his work. But I want to be able to live in a Dutch-style home, more so than that modern environment, which I'm used to in the States, that been there, kind of like done that.
What did you think of that first house?
The pond house? Well, I loved the big bedrooms, and it had 3 bathrooms.
Wow. Ensuite.
Wow.
Yeah, glass doors coming in.
It didn't have a backyard for our dogs, and also it did not have that Dutch-style theme.
It didn't have the garage, and it was close to work.
What about the Dutch-style house?
Dutch-style house, it was very modern. I like that part.
I love the backyard for our dog. It was a huge yard. I was really impressed with that. It's perfect for CJ.
The fact that it didn't have a garage, though, and the distance from work are my biggest concerns on that house. And the pool house?
It did have a grassy area. Perfect for our dog. The bedrooms were quite small, especially the master bedroom. Too small for our California king, I can already tell you. I did like the fact that it had the American appliances. Big,
American
beautiful
size,
refrigerator
yeah.
with the freezer. I love that.
It did have a great pool and a huge garage. This is crazy. 4-car garage. I think I know which house you're going to eliminate.
Yeah,
So-
I think it's going to have to be the pool house.
That size of the garage, 4-car garage?
But is it worth the $300 over budget?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think we can take that one out. That brings us down to the last 2 houses. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think we should go with the Dutch-style house. I love the Dutch-style theme. It has a beautiful backyard.
It was very modern. I like that part, but there was no garage, and it was extremely far from work. I think the pond house is a better shot for us because it's got a garage. I can store anything I want. I can work and tear apart the car, do whatever I want to
But a
do.
garage is a garage.
Really?
The pond house had small appliances, didn't have a backyard. Disappointed in that.
The commute from the Dutch house is twice as long as it was in Georgia. Plus, you know, honestly, the pond house it has the extra space. The boys are going to love it when they come and visit, and that's the more important thing.
I mean, I could probably sacrifice the yard.
Still have room for the cars.
The less time you're commuting, the more time we can enjoy Van Ryan.
Yes. So, the pond house? Okay. There you go. You ready for the ride?
Yes.
What if I grabbed your steering wheel and made you crash?
Pick about 3 or 4 days out of the week to ride around and explore the Netherlands.
Come on, CJ. Come on.
We are happy with the decision we made. We were able to bring all of our furniture in the house. We got our big bedrooms. And even though we didn't get the backyard, there is a patch of grass out front, and that's where he does his business.
The garage is nice. It's great. I was able to fit both my vehicles inside it easily and still have plenty of storage areas.
Being over here in the Netherlands and the boys being in the States, it's been hard, but we're able to video chat with them and keep in touch with them, and we call them on a weekly basis.
This trip to the Netherlands has been great. I've had many moves in my career. This is the first time Renee's been overseas with me, and I think we're going to really enjoy this time.
Come here, buddy. Hurry up. Good boy.